What's up, guys? I'm back in the video, and today I'm going to be talking about why I think Terry Rozier could be the Boston Celtics, X-Factor / secret weapon / big reason why they're being able to win these series. Because obviously once Kyrie went down, and Marcus Smart went down, not many people even expected them to get past a first round. They won Game 7 against the Bucks, and now they're in round 2 against Philadelphia 76ers, but they just absolutely dominated the 76ers in Game 1. I think they beat them by like 20 or they beat them by a lot and had a comfortable win all the way through. So I'm going to be getting into why I think Terry Rozier has been a huge part of this for the Boston Celtics. So without further ado, without me running on too much, let's get right into this video. My first reason is going to be that he completely stepped up in the Milwaukee Bucks series in the first round, and pretty much the reason that they ended up winning that entire series, as he was averaging 17 points per game, 1 steal per game, 6 assists per game, 4 rebounds per game, and was only held under double-digit scoring 1 time out of all 7 games. So he was being extremely productive for the team as it went on. And he was doing it not against a slouch point guard. He was doing it against a borderline all-star point guard and Eric Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe had a pretty bad series, mostly due to Terry Rozier, as when he tried to get into Terry Rozier's head, all Terry Rozier did was just step up even more. And he held Bledsoe under 10 points. He held him under 10 points 3 times in that series, and also he only averaged 13 points per game, 3 assists per game, and 3 rebounds per game, and Rozier forced him to average 2 turnovers per game in that series. He was absolutely locking him up, and Bledsoe only shot 31% from the 3. So Terry Rozier played an excellent defense on Eric Bledsoe and was able to be the better point guard in the situation. Am I saying that Rozier is better than Bledsoe? No, but for that series, Rozier outplayed him, and whatever point guard outplays who is usually a huge factor in who wins a series, and obviously Rozier outplayed Bledsoe, and that's why I think they did win that series, and that is my first reason. But now it's time to get into my second reason. And my second reason is going to be that he was able to replace Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is one of the best point guards, one of the most elite point guards, debatably a top 2 or 3 or definitely a top 5 point guard in this league. So having to fill in a role for him, especially with him being the leader and the star of your team, for a backup in only his second year of his career, having to come up and fill that void of him being injured and out, well, he stepped up tremendously. As before Kyrie got injured and was out for the season, he was only averaging 10 points per game, 2 assists per game, 4 rebounds per game, and only 20 minutes per game. But then after Kyrie went out for the season with that injury, he was able to boost all his stats, as he is now averaging 14 points per game, 1.2 steals per game, 5 assists per game, and 6.1 rebounds per game for the remainder of the season that Kyrie was out. And he really helped Kyrie really not be much of a factor because he left. He really helped fill that void that Kyrie left after he got injured. And without him, I don't think the Celtics would have won that series against the Milwaukee Bucks. And then also, even though he played great against the Milwaukee Bucks, like I said today, the Celtics completely dominated 76ers. 76ers are a team by a lot that are favored to come out of the East. They dominated Philadelphia, and guess what? Rozier on Ben Simmons dropped 29 points. 29. He almost dropped 30 points in Game 1 against Philadelphia, who's an excellent defensive team. And he's just a very amazing point guard, and I think he will be a starting caliber player in free agency. Celtics will either have to pay him a ton, or he will go to a team and be one of their best players on that team, potentially go to a championship team and actually be able to be a huge part of it. I would not be surprised at all. But like I said earlier, he was playing excellent, and he was playing pretty good as a backup point guard, but ever since he had gotten that starting role, since Kyrie had been injured, he really stepped up, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him as a bigger part of the offense next year, even when Kyrie is back and healthy. But now my third and final reason is going to be that he has improved their offense a ton. Before Rozier got to get the start after Kyrie was hurt, when Kyrie was starting and not hurt, they were 17th in the league in offense. But ever since the playoffs started and Rozier has been able to play, their team has been ranked 2nd out of every single team in the playoffs, right behind the New Orleans Pelicans. And the only reason Pelicans are ranked above them is because the Pelicans played a series of a lifetime against Portland that you really can't expect a team to be able to match that intensity. So in normal circumstances, the Boston Celtics would have been ranked number 1 in the entire playoffs. and to do that without your star point guard, who's your playmaker, pretty much your leader of the team, that is very, very nice to see. And that, I mean, he is a direct correlation. Rozier is a great scorer, great passer, great rebounder. He does a lot of things very, very well, and I mean, that has translated into their offensive rankings and how good their offense actually is. Their defense has taken kind of a little bit of a hit, but I mean, it's not that much of a hit, and they're still ranked like in the top 10 on defense out of the entire league. And I mean, they were in the top 5 when Kyrie was there just because of how great Kyrie is, but I mean, they dropped a few spots, but that is not too bad. I mean, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Celtics are actually able to win the series against the Philadelphia 76ers and pull off one of the biggest upsets that no one really saw coming, especially that Kyrie, like I said, went out. I feel like I've said Kyrie has been injured about 1,000 times. But unfortunately, guys, it's going to be it for this video. So if you do agree with me, do you think Rozier has been able to step up? Do you agree with all 3 of these reasons? Do you think there's another reason? Who do you think is a real secret weapon? Who do you think is the main purpose of the Celtics being able to dominate teams like they have been dominating them? I want to hear all your thoughts below, and comment below any video ideas that you wanted me to do. I mean, it's kind of been dry around the NBA as of late. I mean, the playoffs have helped out a little bit, but it's still been kind of hard to think of video ideas, so I'm really relying on y'all. So comment below some video ideas that y'all want to see. I will personally try to make them. If they're a good idea, I'll give you a shout out. I'll do a whole bunch of things to help you out. And if you did like the video at any point, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. It would literally mean the world to me. I'd love you so much. And also, guys, don't forget, I wouldn't be here without y'all, but we also wouldn't be here without real homie OG upstairs. You already know, G-O-D, God himself. He's just chilling up there, blessing all of us. Hope you have a blessed day. Hope everyone has a blessed day. And see y'all later. Goodbye.